Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to another episode of my Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. This is episode 11. We are picking up pretty much where we left off. In the last episode, Jasmine gave birth to her third baby daughter, Scarlett, so she is here just looking after her. Quite a lot happened in the last episode. Jasmine at the moment is just kind of recovering from the birth, but she has got a lot to think about in terms of her relationships. Before she left the hospital, she had a quick chat with Thomas, and he basically said that he can't continue with this relationship if he is going to be number two the whole time. He needs to kind of become one of Jasmine's priorities, and he is uncomfortable with the fact that she is still with her husband. So he has asked Jasmine to kind of make a decision and let him know basically who she picked. But also, as well as that, Dominic kind of messed up. To put it lightly, Dominic decided that instead of being there with Jasmine while she gave birth, he would go to work. And he did this of his own accord. I didn't send him. He chose to go by himself. I'm pretty sure I've had in the past it pop up and say, are you sure they want to go to work? They're quite busy. That didn't come up. Dominic just decided he wanted to go straight to work and left Jasmine to give birth all by herself. He hadn't said, oh, call someone. He just left her. Luckily, Jasmine did have Thomas there with her, so she wasn't alone. Thomas was there. He came along to support Jasmine. Which in Jasmine's mind shows that he actually does care about her, and it's not just like a woohoo thing. He actually genuinely does care for her. So all of these thoughts are in Jasmine's mind, and at the moment she is pretty mad at Dominic. I mean, he's not even home from work yet, but she needs to have a chat with him when he gets back. She is going to get dressed, so we'll put her in one of her dresses. She's here at the moment chatting with Alexis, and looks like Grace has come over to join. But when Dominic gets home, she is going to need to come downstairs and have a word with him. Hopefully the kids will stay upstairs, but Dominic is home from work. He didn't even get a promotion, so was it even worth it, Dominic? So Dominic, are you going to come in so we can have a conversation with you? Well, Jasmine's mad. Jasmine is not happy that he left her. She is going to straight up kind of go straight to sort of yelling at him because he literally left her. She is going to start with just by yelling. She's going to say, I can't believe you left me. Why would you put your work above that? And she's going to kind of, I don't want to call him an incompetent parent, but it was just the fact he decided to kind of dip church. Stop joking, Jasmine. This isn't a funny thing. This is, you are mad at your husband. So she is yelling at him. She's going to complain a little bit and be like, I can't believe you have put this relationship and your family after your job. And he's like, I don't have time for this. I've just got home from work. And she's like, yeah, exactly. That is the problem. And they are going to argue about career, about his job. And the fact he's yelling at her now. The fact that he has put his job first multiple times in this relationship. And she is not happy at all. Well, she's technically, her emotions are happy, but we know that's the Sims 4 emotion system. In this, she is really quite upset and angry at Dominic. And he can't like completely understand why. He is going to accuse her of starting drama. We're like, why are you starting something out of nothing? It wasn't even a big deal. He can't see like why it was that important. She was like, you literally missed the birth of your child. Why was it not important enough for you to miss one day of work or even go late just to be there for your child? So it looks like Jasmine won that relationship, which I mean is fair enough. And oh no, Alexis has come in the room and these two are yelling, and now he's started yelling at us. We're going to argue about parenting as well, because it's like Jasmine feels she's always the one that's being left to do everything. He's like, well, that is what we agreed in this marriage. I would work, you would raise the family. Is that not me holding my end of the bargain? And she's like, this is too far. You've literally missed the birth of your child. And I can hear giggling. Has Grace come downstairs? No, it's Alexis making a mess. At the moment, these two haven't even noticed that she went out there to do that. They are not happy right now. He doesn't know that Thomas was there. Oh, it looks like Dominic won that argument, which is interesting. But yeah, she is not happy with him at all right now. So these two are still here arguing. Dominic has been home for almost 3 hours now, and that is all they're doing. We've got Scarlett upstairs crying. Alexis wants to come and help, but she can't really do anything. She is going to come, and she's not happy about having a new sibling, which makes sense because she is a bit older and she's seen her parents arguing. She's like, is this really like the best sort of choice, bringing another baby into this? Because Alexis is a bit older and she's like, be quiet, stop crying, baby. She's probably a bit worried that she's going to have to kind of take on a responsibility with the baby, considering the fact that her parents are not doing anything. But they finished arguing now, and Jasmine is going to come upstairs and look after the baby and check how she is. And Dominic is really not in a good mood right now, and Jasmine basically told him that she doesn't really want to see him again tonight, and he is going to have to sleep on the sofa. He is not, they're not sharing a bed tonight, that is not happening. Dominic is sleeping on the sofa tonight while she has a think about everything because she is really, really not happy. Oh no, and now Grace is crying. She is also sad because she didn't want a new sibling. So she's probably worried, like, she's a bit younger, so she's not quite as sure, but she's like, oh no, I'm going to have to share Mum's attention even more now, and we're going to have to come here and comfort her because Jasmine's priorities are her children. She's going to come and soothe her and brighten her day a little bit and be like, I do still love you, I promise. But she's here at the moment. She is enraged. She is really not in a good mood. She's had aggravating conversation, no-win scenario, switcheroo from being blamed for relationship problems, and drama starter from being accused of starting drama. So as you can see, their relationship has gone down quite a lot at the moment. Jasmine is hurt. She feels wronged by Dominic, which is completely justified, and Dominic feels like there's a personal rift. So yeah, things didn't go too well. She does not want to kind of see him again tonight. As I say, he is sleeping on the sofa this evening, and they will have to work out what their plans are tomorrow. But at the moment, he's the one cooking, and he's probably not very happy about this because Jasmine normally does the cooking, and he's not really much of a chef. So let's hope he doesn't burn it. But yeah, he's not happy. Jasmine's like, yeah, I'm not cooking for you. You can sort out your own dinner tonight. And he's clearly not very good at this. You do not need that much pepper. And of course, Dominic has only cooked for himself. Even though his children haven't had dinner yet, he has only cooked eggs and toast for himself. He hasn't even thought to cook for his kids. So Jasmine is going to now have to come over here and serve some dinner. We're just going to do, should we do some angry flaming spaghetti? Jasmine's trying to comfort Grace, but she does not want it. But it's interesting that she was happy when she was here interacting with her daughter, but she is now going to have to cook dinner for them because Dominic decided he was only going to cook for himself. So Jasmine is going to have to prepare some food for the kids. It seems like Alexis is going to come over and have a chat. She's not feeling too great. As I say, she's quite unhappy about meeting her new baby sister that she didn't want. She has witnessed her parents arguing, so she's probably quite tense and upset by all of this as well. She's like, please, can I have some new toys? She's probably trying to win her mum over and be like, please, 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 can I have some new toys? Look at our flaming hot spaghetti. I don't know if this is the best thing to give a toddler and a child, but it is what Jasmine has cooked. This is what they're eating for dinner tonight. It's very late night. But obviously things got quite intense, and Jasmine lost track of time after arguing with Dominic. He is now sleeping on the sofa. I've set up a few naps for him because he's sleeping down here tonight. There's no way Jasmine is letting him sleep in the bed upstairs with her. It's almost 1:30 in the morning. Jasmine is finally getting Grace to sleep. She's not even been able to go to the toilet yet. And we've got Scarlett in here crying. So things are quite intense at the moment. Luckily, Alexis was able to head to sleep. She is not going to be very well rested by the morning, unfortunately, but hopefully Grace can fall asleep quickly. Luckily, Jasmine isn't actually too tired. It's literally just her bladder. So she is here looking after Scarlett. She's feeding her, and then she's gonna cuddle her and rock her and put her to sleep before she can finally go to the toilet herself and then head to sleep. She has decided, well, her and Dominic decided at the end of the argument they would continue the discussion the next day because Jasmine knew she needed to look after the kids, and that's why they finally stopped arguing. But they are going to have to discuss tomorrow or technically in a few hours, what is gonna happen. So again, is Dominic gonna go to work or is he gonna stay? Hopefully he will stay. Oh my goodness, it is Harvest Fest. I hadn't realised, so I don't think, so Dominic won't actually be going to work today anyway, and as it is a family holiday, they would typically invite over their parents. But I think Jasmine is going to have to cancel this year. She is going to have to apologise to them, and they'll be questioning like why not? Like, we want to meet our new grandchild and things like that. But she's kind of gonna make up some excuses as to why they can't come over this year, because she knows she can't fake what happened. She can't pretend it didn't happen. So no Harvest Fest celebration today. We might do a big dinner later this evening, but we'll have to see how it goes. But oh my goodness, now Jasmine has got a fear of, is that fear of being cheated on? Yeah, so she's worried that this basically, I'm going to take this to mean that she's now worried that because Thomas has kind of given her this ultimatum, she's like, is he going to go off with someone else if I don't act soon? Is he actually going to leave me and go with someone else? It's more of an insecurity that he is going to leave her. So she's kind of, again, she knows she's got to work out what is going on with Dominic before she can talk with Thomas. She is now really angry again. So yeah, when Dominic wakes up, I reckon he'll finish this nap and need to sort himself out, but then we're going to have a conversation with him and finish off where we left yesterday. But Jasmine, for now, why don't you come and just serve a breakfast? Not a massive breakfast, maybe just do a fruit salad for everyone. We just need a small meal to kind of get us going. And how luckily we didn't have school today, or Alexis probably would have been a bit tired, bless her, but Grace is doing all right as well. So it's just Jasmine awake at the moment, kind of contemplating her thoughts and her decision. She did actually get one that I have pinned in to actually make out with Thomas, so she does still have those strong feelings for him. So I think that is definitely going to weigh into her decisions as to her conversation with Dominic today. Jasmine has just reached level 10 of the cooking skill. Amazing. She keeps stopping making her fruit salad to kind of yell, but she managed to max her cooking skill, which isn't even a skill that she needs to max. So well done, Jasmine. How is her parenting actually? Level 8. So we've still got a little while to go with that, but that's fine. We've got plenty of time to kind of work on that, but she is here just gonna have some breakfast at the moment. It looks like Dominic has woken up. He is going to put away some toys. No, sort yourself out, go shower, go to the toilet and grab some food, because you're gonna need the energy. Oh my goodness, look at Alexis. She has come outside to do some yoga just like her mum. Maybe she's watched how it helps her mum, and she's dealing with a lot right now. She's seeing her parents arguing. She's got a new sibling that she doesn't want. She's worried she's gonna have to like take on that extra responsibility. She's like, well, yoga helps mum, so maybe it'll help me too. So she had to go at some yoga. That is so sweet. Jasmine and Dominic are down here at the moment arguing again this morning, and Jasmine has spent the night thinking about her relationship and everything that's happened with Dominic lately. Because as we all know, there have been a few doubts in her mind for a little while now, because it started out with the whole money thing, and then the whole her dad getting involved and hiding that from her. Alexis has just come in the room. I wouldn't come in here right now, lovely. I would head upstairs, go give yourself a shower. You do not want to be watching this. Yeah, so there was the arguing about the money, the fact he's hidden things from her in the past. He thinks he is allowed to kind of do what he wants with the money, despite it coming from somewhere it's an immoral way he's earned his money, and he didn't really seem to care, and all the lies and everything like that. And then obviously we know that she started to question whether she ever actually truly loved Dominic, or did she actually just get with him because he was there when... Oh no, Grace, oh, now Grace has come to eat. Oh, Grace, can you come and eat in another room, please? You guys shouldn't be seeing all this. This is not nice for you. But yeah, so did she just get with him because of her breakup with Thomas? He was there and she knew she needed to get married as a young adult. Was that the main reason? Did she convince herself all along that she actually loved him, but she never truly did? And now, to top it all off, Dominic missed the birth of his own child for work, and he didn't even really seem to see an issue with all of this. And this has kind of cemented in Jasmine's mind that she's not happy in this relationship anymore, and she is going to demand a temporary separation from Dominic. She doesn't want to officially divorce at this stage, but she doesn't want to be around him. She doesn't want to be with him anymore. So she is going to be asking for a temporary separation from her husband. Look at their relationship, look how unpleasant things are. So Jasmine is now feeling saddened, and she's also got personal rift, and she is still feeling quite hurt with Dominic. He is leaving the room. He doesn't want to hear this, but Jasmine needs to finalize this decision and tell him that she is not happy staying in a relationship with him, and she is going to be demanding a temporary separation. So Jasmine is here. She is officially asking Dominic to take a break from their romantic relationship. She's like, look, I can't be dealing with this right now. I think we need to take a break. And they have now officially or temporarily separated. This status represents a potentially temporary break in a relationship. Jasmine can let things drift and eventually decide to give up on this relationship or fight for it and try to save this love. The separation menu, as well as interactions of all types, will influence what happens next. So she is really quite angry. She is not feeling great. Dominic is also here. And yeah, things aren't looking too nice for these two at the moment, and I think we are going to ask Dominic to go and stay somewhere else, because this house was given to Jasmine by her parents. This is her home, but she is saying, look, you can take the money because that is your money, supposedly. You've earned that from your job, but I am keeping this house. So she is asking Dominic to leave, and he isn't going to argue. He is going to say, fine, yeah, if that's what you need right now, you need space, I will leave, but you can't kick me out of the children's lives. He still wants to be a part of his kids' lives. So Dominic is going to vacation. So Dominic has officially left temporarily. He is staying at the motel that Thomas previously stayed at. He has agreed to give Jasmine the space that she needs. In his mind, he is thinking we can still fight for this, but Jasmine has kind of, she's given up on this relationship. She kind of put in whatever she could, or at least she believes she did what she could, but she is not happy. She's just not happy in this relationship. It wasn't right for her, and she knows that she never really should have started it to begin with. Dominic was kind of the backup, which sounds horrible, but she loved him as a friend, and he never should have been her romantic partner. But that's what happened, and unfortunately things happened along the way. Quite a lot happened, and she ended up falling back in love with the person who she kind of was in love with the whole time. And so now the next thing we need to do is invite over Thomas, he's going on a jog. Okay, we're gonna have to invite over Thomas later because he's over here jogging at the moment. When he gets home, we will invite him over because we need to tell him that Jasmine has left Dominic and she has chosen him. She has chosen Thomas. So we can invite Thomas over now. He must have, oh look, and she's like, look, I do still love you. I'm sorry you saw everything that happened with your dad. We will work things out and I will let you know, but at the moment things aren't looking too good for us, but no matter what, you and your sisters will be our priority and we still love you. So we are inviting over Thomas, and I'm going to see what sort of things we can do to basically tell him that we've chosen him. We have left Dominic. So Thomas is here, and at the moment Jasmine is kind of just enthusing about her relationship with him and be like, you know, I do still really care about you and we're going to have a deep conversation. Can we come inside? Alexis is making a mess again. She's definitely acting up because of everything that she has seen, but at the moment that is not Jasmine's priority. As bad as that sounds, she doesn't want to keep yelling at her daughter. when things are going off, because at the moment she's not really got a hold on her emotions. She's worried she'll take it out on her, so she's like, I will deal with that after, but for now I need to basically tell Thomas that it's him, that she's chosen him, so we can tell him about our temporary separation. We'll do that and see what happens from that. Is that, oh no, that's a bit awkward. Dominic's dad's here. But yeah, she's telling Thomas about the whole thing that happened. With Dominic, it says, you're breaking up. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Your relationship didn't seem great to begin with. So he can see that she never really loved Dominic. And she is here at the moment. They are officially already like boyfriend and girlfriend, so I can't like do anything extra. But they can kind of tease each other, and she has told him at this point that she does love him and that he is the one that she wants, basically, and she does want to make out with him, so she is gonna do that. But yeah, so Jasmine has officially chosen Thomas. Dominic he's not out of the picture. He's still father to her 3 children, and they aren't officially divorced or broken up. They are just in a temporary separation at the moment. They have all of these negative sentiments. They've got separated, not broken up or divorced yet. Jasmine and Dominic haven't taken so drastic a decision yet. They're just taking a break, trying to figure things out. So Jasmine has decided that she needs some time away from him, and then either tomorrow or Saturday, I think tomorrow because it is Scarlett's birthday, Dominic will come over and they will try and work out where they're going to go forward with their relationship and how the terms are going to work. But at the moment, it's looking like Jasmine is going to keep the house because, as I say, it was her house given to her from her parents. Oh, look at these two. But Dominic, quotation, he earned the money, so he can have the money. And Jasmine will have to figure something else out because she currently doesn't work. She's keeping the house, but she's not going to be able to afford to upkeep it if she doesn't have someone to kind of pay the bills. And look at all the mess that Alexis has made. Oh my goodness. These two are just kind of being a little bit flirty and enjoying each other's company now that Jasmine kind of doesn't need to like hide her love for Thomas. She will obviously have to tell Dominic about this. She probably won't outright say, yeah, I've been with someone this whole time. She will kind of let it build. Dominic knows that Thomas isn't with Jessica anymore. Like, that's just like family news. He already knew that, but he doesn't know that Jasmine and Thomas have been together. So probably after a bit of time, it will be like they've got back together, but he won't know that she was with him all along unless Jasmine decides to tell him that, but honestly, she probably won't. But Jasmine is feeling really quite flirty at the moment, and so is Thomas. They are having a steamy exchange, and she's giving him a rose. We're going to be enticing, and their relationship has gone all the way back up. They still got building their friendship just a little bit, but their romance bar is completely full, and we're going to enthuse about a relationship. And she's like, I'm so happy that we can be together now and we don't need to hide. So it looks like Jasmine is now asking Thomas to go and woohoo. So she is, despite going through a massive breakup today, she is kind of infatuated and smitten by Thomas. So oh my gosh, now our father-in-law is calling us. We're gonna hang up as these two are gonna woohoo. And oh my gosh, Scarlett's in here, I completely forgot. But yeah, these two are kind of solidifying their new official relationship with a woohoo. These two had a completely satisfied, spectacular woohoo. That was probably their first woohoo in a proper, I was gonna say their first woohoo in a bed, but it wasn't. Oh my gosh, look at all the mess that Alexis has made. This is awful, but she has also just now seen Thomas coming out of the bedroom. So Alexis, she might be young, she might be a child, but she is probably going to be thinking some things. At the moment, she is like, I pretend I do not see this man stood in his boxer shorts talking with her mother, who is in her pajamas. But yeah, I think, oh my gosh, now Grace is here. Oh, yeah, she's not done a very good job of hiding this, has she? Both kids now know. Both kids know everything. But anyway, I think we're going to leave the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Quite a lot happened. Quite a few big things happened. We are separated from our husband and we have officially moved forward and chosen Thomas. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.